A 6'11" center from Turkey, number 28, Alperen Şengün. A 6'4" forward from India.
You got to build your confidence, and the last thing you want to see is a team control the pace and take care of you at home. So that first 5 minutes, extremely important.
And now in Philadelphia, also had a shot there of Joel Embiid, who's finished as the runner-up as the NBA's MVP the last couple of years behind Nikola Jokic, and is having another tremendous season with the Sixers averaging the career-high 31. As PJ Tucker is defended nicely there by Smith. PJ only attempting 3 shots per game. Now to Embiid up top. The Rockets will take that, even though he made the 3. Our good friend Tony Brothers, Jason Goebel, and Pat O'Connell are your officials. Tony actually took a picture with us before the ball game tonight. We appreciate that.
I think he's a huge Craig Ackerman fan.
Here's Embiid working baseline and ends up getting the foul, the first on Şengün.
He moves like he's 5'11". I bet if you put Embiid into a drill with a bunch of guards, he'd do it better than everybody except for James Harden on the team. But he is so nimble, yes.
Denver, Phoenix, Golden State, Philadelphia all in a row. So there is an element to that, but the Rockets are doing themselves no favors by these bad starts.
Well, what happens is you see the Rockets, fight back with the terror, and when they feel like they've got nothing to lose.
But Smith picks it up. The Rockets already with 14 fouls. Phillies with both 3. Embiid sets the pick. Harden goes back to him. And will stop and pop jumper from about 14 feet away. Goes in for Embiid.
Yeah, Rockets a little better with the pace.
Embiid, the ball fake off the bounce. Fernando bit, and he laid it up and in.
We've been watching too much soccer. It's Garrison Matthews who attempted the last shot for the Rockets. He's checked in for 25 in white. Joel, what a move by the big man, spinning and scooping 13 for Embiid tonight.
Well, look how much space he covers with that drop step. He's in the middle of the lane, and then all of a sudden he's on the baseline.
Ooh, good footwork from Şengün on the other end.
One good pump fake deserves another. Şengün saying, I got some tricks too, big boy.
First points for Şengün tonight. Sixers +8 in the paint so far. His fellow Turk, Furkan Korkmaz, the reset triple, and Furkan Korkmaz will have a chance.
One more time, pump fake. Look at that. Nix goes flying, recovers poorly, picks up the foul. Look at Ferg smiling as well. Easy to root for.
He and Şengün, along with Cedi Osman, who we saw earlier in the trip, were the 3 amigos for the
That's who
Turkish
he's looking at
team.
right now.
Oh yeah, they were talking.
Yeah, he's looking at Şengün.
Oh, can't complete the 4-point play though. Harris with 3, Melton with 3, Harden with 10, Joel with 13 to lead all scorers so far tonight. Goes back at Şengün, more pretty footwork, the double comes. Passes out of it. Harris for 3, and he hits another.
He's different. When you double him on the spin, he has eyes in the back of his head. He doesn't count. But for the rest of the other players, when they spin, you go and help. They ain't passing.
Şengün rumbling to the rim.
Good help there. And if you're Jabari, if you go, you got to get 2 hands on the ball and at least cause a jump.
Melton no good from 3. And Anthony picks the pocket of Green. Harris kicks out to Furkan Korkmaz.
I got it.
Short on the 3. Punch out. There you go, the former Sixer. Joel, no. Gets his own miss, puts it up and in. 15 now for Joel Embiid.
Don't mind me interrupting your show by just blurting out answers.
It's totally fine.
Degree of difficulty at a 10 there.
Very high, because he had to get it over Embiid.
And was off balance.
Embiid off the dribble, spinning in the lane, goes back baseline. Foul, number 3 on Şengün.
Embiid knew that whole time. He was looking for contact and to get fouled there from Şengün. He attacked, and watch him. He just gets more body, closer and closer. And then Şengün's in no man's land, and you see that nice little hook with the right elbow. Hooks Şengün just enough to get that advantage, and referees miss it.
If he's healthy and upright, the Sixers got a chance to make a very deep playoff run as he stripped it away from Şengün. Harden back to Embiid and softly drops it in.
He is so big to move that fast.
Watch how deep James gets, and he draws so much attention from the defense. Joel just left to go at Smith by himself. Not enough. What works, what doesn't against this 76er defense?
Harris getting downhill, drawing the contact, laying it up and in.
Little 2-3 zone here for the Sixers. Trying to get up in shooters' faces, take away drives.
Smith Jr. blocks.
On cue. Thank you, Joel. Again, there's the drive. Good job by D'Anthony to not foul, to allow Joel that block shot.
Here's Jabari Smith. Back to KPJ. Goes inside to Şengün. Embiid recovers. Şengün shielded the bigger man and scored. And the Rockets now up by 4 on a 9-2 run as Doc Rivers and the Sixers need a timeout.
Embiid altered that shot. Harris pushing. And then to have to play in Cleveland the next day was just a wacky, really late arrival. And then Joel with the Euro, he'll head to the line and shoot a pair. So presented by Five Below for every membership purchased tonight. Five Below is going to donate a Kids Club kit to a patient. Close out by Green. This is what he said he wants to work on. Knows that he can score, wants to work on his defense. Shot clock at 3. Embiid fading and hitting. 24 now for the big fella.
String together a few buckets. Houston comes up with something.
Sorry, Eason had put back that time. He's got 18 off the bench for Houston. Embiid, the left hand, and he gets the roll. 28 for the big fella.
Not an easy shot either. Fernando, the defender, being as physical as he can. Joel having to make an acrobatic shot. Locked in on the rim, though. Gordon in front of you here.
3 to shoot. PJ does just that. Gordon, no. Matthews, the offensive rebound. Joel blocks the dunk attempt by Fernando. Joel feeling the effects, though. Just staying down on the other end to shoot a little bit better. Knock off this young, resilient Rockets team.
Stops would certainly help the cause, along with some good shots.
Embiid will have a chance at a 3-point play. Big bucket from the big fella.
Right to your money, man. Giving him space to help coming from Green a little bit late. Joel's already face of the bucket, shoulders squared. Here we go.
3-second difference between the clocks. Harden. Step back, and it's blocked. Anthony Melton grabs it, and it goes out of bounds. 3 seconds to go. Into Şengün it comes. 1 second. Green for the win. And we are headed to overtime.
Kevin Porter Jr., keep in mind, he's a guy who shoots the step back, so he was able to time Harden's step back. He knew it was coming.
Green rolling into Şengün for 2.
You love that, and even though Embiid's such a prolific shot blocker, you have to get into the lane to cause him to collapse, and then you get an open look there from Şengün.
Şengün and Embiid both with 5 fouls. Harden back to Embiid. One-on-one with Şengün, backs him down, There's the help. Şengün got a piece of the ball. It's picked up, and Embiid has it again, goes up with it. This time gets fouled by Jabari Smith. That's his 5th.
But when the ball is in the paint, Embiid's not the passer that Jokic is again. So all 5 Rockets have to be in the paint helping.
And they do not get it. Makes them both. Game tied at 110.
1:10 to go. Harden back to Embiid. Pulls up at the elbow and hits it. 117-116, Sixers lead.
You got James Harden out there, Harris, Tucker, and House. 117, 1.2 to go in the first.
Right now, it's going to be KJ Martin trying to protect the rim.
Korkmaz to Harden, got it off, missed it short.
Yes, he has. Like I said, the rim is open. Attack the rim in space.
And he's been playing with 5 fouls forever. Spins it out to Porter, is open. His 3, it's good. Back to back for the Rockets to start the second OT.
James Harden off the floor again. Might be a night for him.
Martin to officially put the exclamation point on the Rockets' 3rd win in a row here at Toyota Center. #132, 123.